next question. Do you get paid for summer vacation? And you're gonna like this. The answer is yes! Summer vacation typically starts before the end of July, so you've got like a week left in July, and everybody gets paid full salary for the month of July. Unfortunately, we are technically still on call, so the schools have an option of making you work that final week, and of course, then it can seem a little bit unfair because everyone else has summer vacation started and you have to work an extra week, but you get paid the same as them. But that's the way it is. That happened to me this year, so it's alright. Then you get the entire month of August off, and you get paid, it depends on your company, depends on your branch, somewhere from 50% to 70% pay for a month of August, which is nice. Alright, next question. Do you interact with other ALTs nearby? Absolutely yes. Why? Because you actually get to know each other before your work starts, before you get assigned to go to your different cities. Okay, so you'll all train together in a central place. For example, I live in Nagoya, so we all train together in Nagoya, but my first year was actually working kind of far away in Ogaki, which is in Gifu Prefecture. And most of my trainee, like everyone training with me, were also going to different parts of Gifu and Aichi prefectures. But we all got to know each other in those few days of training. It's like 3 days, they put you up in a hotel. Probably won't be a really nice hotel, but it doesn't matter. You have the time of your life, you know, you just go to 3 hours training a day or something like this, and then you're just free to explore the city after that. So if you're lucky, which everybody who's just arrived is pretty much on the same boat as far as excitement and wanting to meet new people, so you make the friends easily, and then you travel around together and you just see the sights and you make some good memories. Okay, I'm still friends with everybody that I trained with almost 3 years ago. Yeah, actually I'm going to see a couple of them tomorrow. So absolutely yes. And you know, the good news is that there are always new ALTs coming. You know, it's endless. I mean, sometimes it's sad because your friends will only stay for 1 year and maybe you want to stay longer, so they come and they go. But it happens, you know, they leave, others come in. It's a constant cycle. Just have an open mind and just be friendly. You know, that's all people want. That's all it takes to make a friend, is to be friendly. So depending on where you live, there's going to be a certain number of ALTs in your city. Some people are surrounded by other ALTs. There's a lot of schools with the company or other companies in their city. But some live in the boondocks, like out in the middle of nowhere, and maybe they're the only gaijin in their town. And usually the company will only put people in those positions if they have good Japanese, you know, or if they prefer somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. Right, that's also something they ask you. Do you like city atmosphere? Do you like country atmosphere? So again, I put no preference. I'm just like, I want to raise my odds of getting anything at this point is okay. I was pretty desperate. Oh, another thing a big part of this application process, you need to obtain a lot of documents. You need to do a background check, get that done. You need to probably get drug tested. You need to have a physical to make sure you're in good health. I needed to get my lungs looked at, a picture of the lungs. One of the most important things is that to work in Japan legally, you need a work visa. So your new company is going to be the one to sponsor your work visa, and they need some paperwork in order to process that. So they're going to be sending you a bunch of stuff. Just get it all done. It can be daunting, but especially if you've got a year or a long time to do it like I did, it's not that bad, right? And it's totally worth it, right? You're not going to not go because there's a lot of paperwork to do. And it's all necessary. You know, they're not doing it to be jerks. Also, of course, need a passport, a valid passport. If you're driving, you need an international driver's license, which is the easiest thing in the world to get. You pay $15, you take a picture at the AAA or whatever. They give you your international license, that's it. You need a valid driver's license in order to get that, by the way. And they only last for a year, the internationals, so in the course of that year, if you will be driving the next year, you need to get a real driver's license. Depending on what country you're from, determines how hard that'll be. Moving on. Definitely connecting with other ALTs all the time, and Japanese people. That is so important. You know, it is so important to study the language and the culture while you're here, and part of that is interacting with Japanese people. You know, they are so interested in us. A lot of them, especially the younger ones, they want to know, they want to practice English, they want to learn, they want to see how weird and peculiar you are, your gaijin. Do not turn down the chance to hang out with them. You know, go to karaoke together, have a blast. For shy people such as myself, I know it's hard to kind of get out and do your own thing, but do not let that stop you from coming. Don't let your shyness stop you from this amazing opportunity that you have. Employment is not looking very good. There are not a whole lot of openings, at least where I come from in the States. You know, it's really bad, and just because you graduate college does not necessarily mean that you have a job, that you will get a job. Does not guarantee that. So if you can land a job overseas, that is such a good opportunity. You are so lucky. You know, they're very selective. It's like right time, right place kind of thing. But once you're in, you are in. You are safe. So please don't let your shyness stop you from taking advantage of this. I mean, we get all kinds of ALTs. Some ALTs, they come, they do their job, they do a great job, but they don't really want to go out. They don't want to hang out with people. They just want to sit and watch their anime, you know, and study their Japanese, and that's fine. And then you've got the flaming extroverts that want to go out every night and come on drinking, you know, but it's Sunday, but come on anyway. It's a melting pot, you know, all types, so. Tips for getting over your shyness? I really think, at least this happened for me, when you make the move, you've already gotten over your shyness. You know, you've already taken on that challenge, and it means some part of you wants to not be shy anymore. I think once you've booked your plane ticket, once you get on the plane, you're good to go. Just trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay, it'll be okay. Alright, well, I think I answered all the questions that were sent to me, and they were such great questions, you know? They were great. So, keep them coming if you were wondering about anything else. I'm just full of information. I want to share it. I want to know what you want to know. Thank you so much. And, oh, before I go, I'll give you a little treat, right? I just worked on this picture. I like satire. I like to illustrate kind of what you have to deal with when you're living here, but make it funny. So here's my latest drawing. That's a Japanese toilet. That's how to release your constipation in a fix. If you're like me and you can't use Japanese toilets comfortably, not fun. Some schools, they only offer this kind of toilet. Just one of the kooky things and why we're all mad here. Crazy, crazy world. I've got my iced barley tea again. Wish you all well, and good luck. Good luck with your application. Bye-bye.